Wildcard Season 1 Episode 9. Wildcards marks the entry of yet another police procedural on the CW network. This series is a co-production between the CW and CBC and stars Vanessa Morgan and Giacomo Gianniotti in the central roles. Wildcards promises to have a comedic twist to keep the episodes breezy and crisp. Its trailer promises a similar storytelling format to another CBS show, So Help Me Todd, which has returned with its second season. We are excited to bring you coverage of all the episodes in Season 1 with episodic recaps and preview articles for each new episode, assisting you to keep up with the unfolding drama. Here's everything you need to know about Wildcard Season 1 Episode 9, including its release date, time, and where you can watch this. Where can I watch Wildcards? Wildcards will be available to watch on the CW channel for our cable network viewers in the U.S. In Canada, our readers can watch the show on both CBC and its streaming platform CBC Gem. The episodes will also be available to stream the next day on the CW's website. Presently, we are not aware of any more streaming options other than those mentioned above. Unfortunately, for our readers in the UK, Australia, and the Indian subcontinent, Wildcard Season 1 will not be available to stream at the same release time as in the US and Canada. However, we expect that to change in the coming weeks after the show makes its domestic debut. Wildcard Season 1 Episode 9 Release Date. Wildcard Season 1 Episode 9 will be released on Wednesday, March 13th at 8 p.m. ET/PT and 7 p.m. Central Time. Expect the runtime to be roughly 45 minutes or thereabouts, which is consistent with the time frame for shows of similar stature on the network. The CW will continue to host all the new episodes on its website as well a day after its cable release. The show has already made its debut in Canada on CBC and its streaming platform CBC Gem. This happened on January 10th, and the trend will continue with the remaining episodes. So all episodes will be released in Canada a week before their US premiere. Wildcards will stick to a weekly release schedule after the first episode has aired, tugging the Wednesday airings at the same time. The title of the new episode of Wildcards is Inside Con Man. The episode will be available to stream with subtitles. Its plot summary is currently not available. However, given the title, we can expect a similar plot to the 2006 film Inside Man directed by Spike Lee. How many episodes will Wildcards have? Season 1 of Wildcards will have a total of 10 episodes. After the 9th episode has aired, there will be one more episode left in the series. The CW is not expected to make any scheduling changes. But in case that happens, we will update our readers through these weekly preview articles. What happened in Episode 8? Episode 8 of Wildcards revolves around the death of Dr. Sophie Fernwood. She is a renowned therapist and a best-selling author. Her body is found in her swimming pool with loads of cash floating around her. Max and Ellis begin their investigation by interviewing Daphne, her business manager. She has a solid alibi and doesn't have a clear motive. Daphne mentions that she is looking for the unpublished manuscript of Sophie's new book, which will apparently fetch millions. At Sophie's funeral, television personality Wendell Collins shockingly confesses to her murder. However, it turns out that he was hypnotized. After the spell breaks, he vehemently denies any involvement. His alibi is also strong, taking the suspicion off him. Max notices that Sophie used her real-life patients as case studies in her book. Max and Ellis pose as a bickering couple at the Fernwood Wellness Clinic to find out which other therapist uses hypnosis in the treatment. Max suspects that Joan, Sophie's best friend from college, might have been assisting Sophie in writing the books. Some more digging into her financial history reveals that Sophie was a ghostwriter for all the books but never got her due. Her crime is confirmed when Max uses Joan's phrase on Wendell and he goes into a trance. Joan confesses to the murder but says that she had no intention of doing it. She threatens to commit suicide, but Max saves her life by persuading her to climb down from the balcony.